I'm still just in such like a weird mood after that dream, and I'm like so exhausted because I think that dream was just like so tiring, and I've been like, ever since I woke up, I've felt like I'm in this like weird state of where like maybe I'm still dreaming, even though like I know this is real life, but I don't know, it's just fucking weird. I went to the store and bought cigarettes and Bosco sticks, and just like, then I had, because I left at a weird time, it was like, oh, I could either go home and sit there for like 20 minutes or just come to work a little bit early. So I'm just here at work a little bit early. Might go walk around the mall or something. I don't know. But it's just a weird vibe today. But this is just a test. Can I take myself out of this weird mood that I feel has been thrust upon me and just make something good out of it still? It's gonna be hard. I feel so, like, literally just exhausted, but, you know, that's, if tests were easy, then there'd be no point to them, right? You know, and even though I don't necessarily, like, believe that there's, like, a God testing me or any, like, specific personifiable being, like, literally testing me, it's, like, just conceptually, like, it's tests are opportunities, right, to prove what you know. And so the bad situations in life are like tests where we get the chance to prove like what we're made of and what we have within us to, you know, pull ourselves out of a weird mood or a bad mood, and, you know, a test to see how we'll respond, a test to prove our identity in the face of trial and tribulation, you know, because there's a saying that's like, when I forget exactly how it goes, but it's like, when you're angry, that's when, like, what's inside you spills over, you know, if you're full of, like, hatred and stuff, like, that's something that was in you, you know, it's easy to be good and kind when, you know, the conditions are fine, but it's when the conditions are everything you don't want or need that you have the opportunity to truly prove, like, if you have that inner, like, peace and patience and joy inside of you, because that'll be what spills out, rather than, you know, all the negative shit. And so I definitely have had a lot of negative shit inside me, you know, throughout my life, but like I said, I've been working on shifting that identity to someone more patient and kind and, like, filled with inner stability and peace. And so it's hard when it's like dreams that fuck with your head, because that is inner, you know, so it's like inner instability. So this is basically my test from myself, like, how will I recreate that inner stability when it feels like inner chaos, you know? Again, I feel weird today, but I don't know. I get to choose what feelings I ruminate on, if I keep wanting to think about the weird feeling, or if I want to try and create something more peaceful and beautiful within myself, you know? And so I do want that. So, like I said, I'll probably go around here and walk around the mall for a bit. I don't know. Try and walk myself into a better mood. At the very least, it'll release some endorphins, so that'll do something physiologically. But yeah, I hope everyone has a good day, and even if you had a weird nightmare and it threw you off for the morning, just remember that with conscious awareness, you can choose to begin thinking about other things and try to have the day you want to have. Like, my whole morning routine kind of got thrown off by this, and not following routine definitely leaves me feeling chaotic inside. So I figure, instead of lamenting over the loss of familiar process today, I'm gonna just lean into the absurd and do things differently. I'm parked in a different parking lot than I have been parking in, because it doesn't really matter if I'm not closing the store, which exit I'm by. But I leaned into not just like sitting at home till I went to work. I went to the gas station instead. I got myself some comfort items, even though I know they're not that great for me, but they helped me psychologically. And so yeah, I'm just gonna lean into the unexpected and the different rather than being upset by it, you know? Alright. I hope everyone has a good one. Bye.